Yes lads, welcome back to another video on the channel today. We've got a rebuild for Bournemouth today. Obviously recently promoted to the Premier League under Scott Parker, who previously managed Fulham to a relegated season in the Premier League, but was very unlucky. He only took over halfway through the actual season. So yeah, very nice few signings they've made so far this season. We're only going to make one signing in this first season, and it is indeed the most recent one. We're going to sign Marco Senesi from Feyenoord. So yeah, we'll have a quick look at the team in a minute. We're just sort of getting through everything. We're going to just prove that we're in the Premier League for the first season, as I've made all the relegations through the English football pyramid, so everything's up to date. You've obviously got Bournemouth, you've got Fulham, and you've got Nottingham Forest in this new Premier League division, so it shouldn't be too bad, to be honest. And hopefully this ragtag group of players, should bring us some decent points this year. Hopefully it's not an immediate relegation, because that's not really a good way to start a 5-year rebuild, but hopefully we can do the job. Obviously they've got Neto recently arrived from Barcelona for a cut price fee, and they've got a few more good players, so we've got around £20 million which we're going to use to spend on Marco Senesi, of course, as I previously stated, from Feyenoord. They've signed him in real life, such a tremendous signing. Looks pretty similar to Lisandro Martinez, but taller from what I've seen of Feyenoord in the Europa League. Was it a Europa Conference League? One of the two. But yeah, hopefully we'll do well with that £20 million. Sign Marco Senesi, and hopefully again stay up this season. So as we stated before, we're going to try and agree a fee with Feyenoord for the Argentinian international defender, worth £17.5 million, 24 years old, 25 in real life, 78 rated as of, up to date. So yeah, they want £23.7 million. Doesn't seem like the best amount of money for us. I think we'll do 22 flat, which seems like the best amount of money we can afford. 22.7, we'll just do it. We obviously need him to make this rebuild at least somewhat realistic, and hopefully we can agree personal terms, because that'd be a massive stumbling block if we couldn't do that. What is that laptop screensaver? As if you'd have Bournemouth as the screensaver. So strange. We've got a David Brooks shirt on the wall. I'm not sure if he's quite there yet, but I guess he's just come back from horrendous circumstances. Thankfully, he's all right, and he's going to start for us this season, of course, as our left winger. So I've agreed terms with Marco Senesi. Very talented player in real life. Very talented team as well. As we say, it's almost the youngest team in the Premier League as of this season, and we'll have a look at that team. So Neto is the goalkeeper. We've got Fredericks as the right wing back, which is the right back, which is a decent signing from West Ham. We've got Mepham, we've got Senesi, and we've got the left back. I think his name is Zamora, but not like Bobby Zamora. He's just called Zemura. He's pretty all right in real life. We should have signed a left back, really. Midfield three, we've got Billing, we've got Cook, and we've got Jefferson Lerma. Decent midfield three in real life. Right, we've got Ryan Christie, obviously former Celtic midfielder, played Champions League football, so great experience there. On the left, we've got Anthony. I'm actually thinking David Brooks now. I've just thought about that. We need to add him back into the team. And obviously Big Dom Solanke as the striker. Let's hope he can fire us through the table. So after the intro, we'll see where we are at the end of the first season. We finished 12th in the Premier League. Very respectable 43 points ahead of Brighton, Palace, Forest, West Ham and Fulham, with Brentford and Leicester and Southampton all going down. Well, I mean, Leicester seem like they're going down in real life, don't they? Very nice first finish as City win the league, with Spurs, Chelsea and United breaking the top four again. That seems like what the table might look like at the end of this season, although I think Arsenal might finish higher. As we can see, we lost the FA Cup final 4-2 against Chelsea in the final. Disappointing, but still not too bad for a first season. So 12th place and an FA Cup final isn't too bad. We beat Villa in round 4. Round 5 we beat Middlesbrough, decent draw so far for us. Round 6 we beat Watford by 2-0. And we beat Brentford on penalties. We had a really easy draw and only just lost 4-2 to Chelsea in the final. The Carabao Cup champions are Manchester United, who beat Tottenham 3-1 in the final, as we are knocked out by City 3-0 at round 3. I'm not surprised, to be fair. I was thinking about looking at Champions League then, but we're not in that whatsoever. But we'll see the top scorer for this first season, and no doubt in my mind who it's going to be. Dominic Solanke with a tremendous 23 goals. Most of them in the league as well, 21 in the league as well. I think it put him as like the third top scorer this season. Ryan Christie's got 10, Billings got 7, Brooks got 7, and Adam Smith has got 4 as the right wing back. By Kiefer Moore still got a few goals with very minimal appearances, so very nice to see indeed. There, the top assist is also David Brooks, who's gone up by +5 this season. Very good season for him. And Senesi's got 5, along with Ryan Christie, and Jefferson Lerma has got 4. So very, very nice first season in terms of goal output, and we'll see how those stats affect the stat pad. The top scorer this season, as we said, was Dominic Solanke with 23 in all competitions, 21 in the league, I believe, and David Brooks with a very solid 9 assists for his first season in the Premier League. So we'll indeed start season 2 with a £25 million budget, around 30 with wages adjusted as well. Not the most amount of money in the world, to be honest, but you know, it's not too bad. I thought they'd give us more for the second season, but that might be a recurring theme in this Bournemouth. So if we're going to look at a new left back this season to replace Zamora, and maybe a new central defender to replace Chris Mepmore, maybe one to add and potentially go to a back 5 to make it a little bit more interesting, to change everything. So we'll see who the first signing will be for this new season. And we're actually bringing a former Premier League star back to the EPL. So we're looking at Chris Smalling, of course, from Roma. Marcus Tavernier, I mean, he's already submitted a transfer request after 1 season, so he's wanting out, and so do Roma want him as well. But we're not going to do that. We're going to agree a £10 million fee for the former Man United captain, Chris Smalling, or what did Eric Van Gaal call him? Eric Van Gaal, what's his name? Louis Van Gaal called him Mike Smalling, didn't he? Oh, God, I remember that. So embarrassing. But yeah, we're going to go for Ola Aina as well. Other former Premier League player. Used to play for Chelsea. Didn't really get a lot of game time there. I don't think he got any at all, to be fair. One of their loan prospects, and we'll see how Aina and Smalling improve our side. So Smalling is now the captain of the team for this second season. A bit more Premier League experience and international experience with England. Aina comes in as a left wing back, while Mepham and Senesi retain their places at the central defence in the back 5. Neto's also the keeper. The midfield 2 of Cook and Billing, not the strongest midfield you'll ever see. And then Christie, Brooks and Solanke as the front 3. Hopefully, Big Dom scores some more goals for us. So we'll indeed see how we do by the end of the second season. And we finished 8th in the league. What a fantastic season that is. Very, very nice to see 8th place finish. 61 points, 18 wins, 7 draws and 13 losses with 64 goals conceded, 72 scored and an 8 positive goal difference. I've actually mixed it up with the big boys this season. Very, very nice and respectable finish. Above Everton, above Newcastle, above Palace, with Preston, Sheffield United and Norwich going down. So the FA Cup was won by Aston Villa as West Ham lose the final. Where do we even get to in this? Do we even get past the 3rd round? No. Wow, 2-0 to Brentford away from home. Not very good domestically, obviously, in the Cups. They're not something we aim to win every season, as City beat United in an all-Manchester final. Where do we get in this one? Come on, let's have a look. Round 3 again. We lose to West Brom at home. They beat us away from home. Very disappointing result again. But, you know, 8th place is a very respectable finish in the Premier League. So we'll see the top scorers for the second season. And, of course, you'll not be surprised to see that big, bad Dom Solanke is the top scorer again this season with a tremendous 26 goals. He's actually the joint top scorer in the Premier League with 23 goals, along with Cristiano Ronaldo. David Brooks has scored quite a few goals as well, all in the league. Obviously, Ryan Christie scored 9 again, and then the rest of the players have shared out 4 or 5 goals between themselves. So, yeah, very good season there. The top assister again is David Brooks. This season, he's only got 6, though, which I guess isn't too bad. But, you know, he's still the top assister, so he'll be top of the stat pad again, as we'll see in a minute. So, yeah, very, very nice season again with Solanke with 30 contributions in all competitions, and that puts him massively ahead in the goals department on the stat pad. 49 in 2 seasons and 44 in the league in 2 seasons, I believe. Very, very nice to see with Brooks with 15 assists overall. So we'll move into season 3 very, very swiftly, and we'll see we have a budget of £35 million now. This is what's letting us down, if I'm being perfectly honest. A £35 million budget for an 8th place team is not enough to strengthen the squad to fight for European places like they would be in real life. Which I think something's wrong with career mode with that, because Man United, on the rebuild I did with that, same with Chelsea, you finish like 4th and you get a stupid budget of like 600 million the next season. It's absolutely ridiculous. We are looking at replacing Lewis Cook this season and Jack Stacey and maybe Ryan Christie to try and cement ourselves as a top 8, top 6 sort of team, as the Tiny Vitality wants European football this season at the very least. So we're going to see our first signing of the new save, and we're dabbling into the free agent market. We're looking at this midfielder called Slatko Yelovich. I can't even pronounce names, but he looks fantastic. He's 17 years old. He's valued at £20 million. So hopefully a crucial squad role, a 5-year deal will tempt him towards the Vitality, and indeed it has. Very, very good signing there from, I think he's 76 rated as well. Also looking at Hector Bellerin, since he is based in London quite heavily throughout most of his football career with Arsenal. I think he's still got a house there as well. So I'm looking at him, a crucial squad role for him, a 4-year deal to add to his contract. Obviously former Real Betis man on loan, and I think Arsenal released him on this save. Not surprised really, but you know, it's more for our benefit really. So we'll agree no release clauses as well and offer him £42,000 a week to move to our area of London. Very, very nice starting there for us, as it's a decent little sign. I think Bournemouth are based in London. If I'm wrong with this, guys, you can rinse me if you want, because I have no idea about geography. But that is indeed another signing which we've made, and then one more is still to come. We're making a monumental £30 million bid for Marcus Edwards. Again, a former London-based Premier League player. Previously of Tottenham Hotspur, we agree a £34.2 million fee for him, and we welcome him towards the Vitality Stadium again. Come on to sunny old Bournemouth. Very, very good signing there. We'll see the team for the next season though. Neto starts in goal again. Back 5 of Bellerin, Mepham, Smalling as the captain, Senesi and Anya. Midfield 2 of Billing and Yelovich, who's actually 77 rated. I misread that. Yeah, 77 rated, it's very small on my screen, with Billing as well, the big 6'6" danger man. Then we've got right wing Edwards for his first season back in London. Then we've got David Brooks as the left and Solanke as the leading man. And we'll see how we do at the end of this monumentally important Season 3. So as we can see, we have a disappointing season as we finish on 41 points and 14th in the league. 19 league losses as well, a -12 goal difference. Not what you want from your newest season. As we can see, Spurs finished 10th, Everton finished 9th, Forest finished 8th. Fantastic season for them, while United and Liverpool and City and Chelsea finish out as the top 4. Look at the FA Cup though as well while we're here. Round 3, we get through Sheffield Wednesday 3-2 away from home. Not a bad result there. We go up to round 4 looking for another win. We beat Spurs 3-1 away at the Tottenham Hotspur, is it arena or stadium? Round 5 we beat Coventry City. Easy draw so far, including Spurs to be fair. Round 6 we get a difficult opponent in Newcastle. We beat them 3-0. Semi-final time we beat Chelsea 2-1 away from home at Stamford Bridge. And in the final we draw Wolves. And let's see if we win the FA Cup 3-2 against Wolves. Obviously it's classed as away from home, but we played at Wembley Stadium. What a fantastic result that is. The first trophy of the save. Hopefully plenty more to follow, but now we've got European football guaranteed next season. And that's a lovely result that is, as City win the Carabao Cup against Liverpool 2-1 in the final. But who cares? We're in the Europa League next season automatically, as City were indeed the team to knock us out off the Carabao Cup. We'll see the top scorer again for Season 3. Have a guess who it is. Come on, have a guess who it is. Quick guess in the comment. Of course, Dominic Solanke. This time he is tied with David Brooks with 17 goals, 13 in the league. Nowhere near the top scorer charts this season, but still a good season for Solanke, as Brooks is catching up a little bit. Billing gets a very respectable 10. He's sort of been like a unsung hero this save. Ryan Christie and Marcus Edwards obviously shared the right wing spot, with Christie getting the better in terms of goals and Edwards in terms of assists. The top assist of this season is Slatko Yelovich. Very good season for him in his debut with 8. Billing gets a very respectable 6 along with David Brooks, and Solanke gets a decent 5 for a contribution every other game essentially. So yeah, not a bad season at all there. We win our first trophy and we'll see how the stats affect the stat pad. So Solanke's got 66 goals already in these first 3 seasons, with Brooks now on 21 assists. Quite highly ahead of everyone else, but Yelovich is of course on his tail. So we'll start Season 4 with a really low budget of £40 million. We're in Europe now. We need like 70-80 million for this season, guys. Like, the board are being proper shady with us. It's quite frustrating if I'm being honest, but we can make a few adjustments with the team with that, and we'll see what adjustments we're going to make. So obviously we've got a bit of a shortage in attacking midfielders in the club at the moment, since we've changed our formation for this new season. We need a new central defender to replace Lloyd Kelly. He's not been bad. But I think we need a new right-sided defender and a new attacking midfielder. Would do us absolute wonders. And that's the first position that we're going to look at changing. So we found a really good regen who's like, I think he's 80 rated. He's 21 years old. He wants an important squad role, a 5-year deal is what we've offered him on the table. A £32,500 a week fee. And that's a new signing already in the squad. Well, we're also going to sign a new striker, a backup striker for Dom Solanke this season. Now, I've sort of debated between Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Fabio Gomez. Another regen. I don't really like regens that much. But I guess it'd be more realistic than signing a 30-year-old Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain who's massively injury prone. But we're going to sign this centre forward who can play cam and striker. Rotation squad role, 5-year deal. Seems perfect. I don't even know he's a regen of some sort of Brazilian forward. Maybe Hulk or someone like that. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, we're going to try and agree a decent fee for him. 30k a week seems very reasonable. And £400,000 a week. He wants 33. Yeah, we'll just do it. Sorry, not £400,000 a week. £400,000 signing on bonus. And 33 grand is agreed overall. With one more signing yet to make. So we are going to agree a fee for Robin Lenormand. Former Real Sociedad defender. Now playing for Hoffenheim. We're going to swap Chris Mepham and £40 million. And we're going to welcome him through the door and see the team for the new season. Neto in his final season as goalkeeper. Bellerin right wing back. Then Normand and Senesi and Aina as the rest of the back four. Midfield two of Bellingham, Billing, Yelovich and Blanco. Attacking three of Marcus Edwards, David Brooks and Dominic Solanke. So very, very strong team as always. And hopefully again, we get fired towards the top 8 spots because we need to do a little bit better this season. Maybe the Europa League as well. So let's see how we do at the end of Season 4 as we finish 8th place. That's what I wanted. 64 points, level with Arsenal. Not far behind the Champions League places, to be fair. We were up there all season. We lost a hell of a lot of games, but we won the joint most in the league as West Ham win the league. I mean, that's just bizarre. It really, really is. Very good for them, though. The Happy Hammers win in the league. Huddersfield, Blackburn Rovers and Southampton all go down. The Community Shield ends in tears for us as well as we lose 2-1 to Manchester United. The FA Emirates Cup, can we win it back-to-back seasons? Round 2, round 3, who do we get? We win 3-0 away against Stoke City at the Britannia Stadium. What about round 4? Everton 3-2 at the Vitality. Very good result there. Round 5, 4-2 against United. Is it our year again? Let's have a look. Round 6, Arsenal win on penalties. Oh, that's so disappointing. We got in the quarters as Spurs win the... Spurs win the FA Cup against City. The Carabao Cup goes towards Chelsea as well. Where do we even get in this? Round 3, maybe? Yeah, we lose to Sheffield United. So disappointing. What about the Europa League? That's what I'm proper keen to know what happened in. So we get through a group with Valencia and Celtic and Legia Warsaw. 13 points, very respectable. Only lost one game, 3-0 to Valencia. Not too bad there as they finish above us. Preliminary round, we win Fiorentina 4-2 in the second leg and it takes us through on aggregate. Round of 16, we beat Roma beat us on penalties. Oh, that's so disappointing as Milan win the Europa League. I thought we'd beat Roma then. No, we hadn't. Unfortunately, but we'll see the top scorer for the 4th time. And also the Premier League top scorer, Dominic Solanke. 32 goals in all competitions. What a season he's had. 21 of them were in the league. He's the Premier League top scorer this season. David Brooks got 23 overall. Christie's got a hell of a lot of goals this season. Marcus Edwards got 9. They've been sharing that right wing spot again with Yelovich with a respectable 6. Yelovich and Brooks also share the top assister with 12 assists apiece. Marcus Edwards and Dominic Solanke are some way off them with half of their tally. So yeah, very, very good season all the way through. Let's see the stat pad for the penultimate time, the second to final time. Solanke's now 98 goals in 4 seasons. What a tremendous striker he's become. Seriously, in real life he's fantastic. And Brooks has also got 33 assists for a very good season for him as well. So restart season 5 with 47 million, 50 adjusted with the wage budget. It's disappointing, you know. I'm super disappointed with that. We're a top 8 team in the league and we're getting less than 70 or 80 million to buy a couple of decent players to improve the squad. It's very, very strange management from the board. As we can see, we're going to buy a new left wing back, or at least get one to replace Aina, or at least give him competition. And I'm thinking we might need a new goalkeeper to replace Travers, and a new right wing back to replace Bellerin, as he also wants to leave now. as he's had enough of being in the sunny old Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. So yeah, Travers is going to be the main replacement, and we'll see what we can do with our first signing of Season 5. And of course, we're bringing back a former Premier League star. This time he's gone to Fiorentina. The former England #1 Jordan Pickford, they want £16.1 million. We agree a fee for them. OCD sort of kicked in there. I should have gone 16. And we're also going to sign Japhet Tanganga, also London-based, to replace Hector Bellerin. Sort of rhymed that, didn't it? So yeah, we're going to agree a important squad role for him because he's going to be sharing the right wing-back role with Bellerin, of course. Pretty good signing, 82 rated and 26 years old. Could play centre-back as well if desperately needing a £46,500 a week wage. And then also we're going to sign a new left-back, Mariano Estrada. He's Spanish, of course. He's 19 years old, 79 rated. Looks like the future of the left-back role. Probably Jordi Alba's replacement as a regen, I'm thinking. Crucial squad role, 5-year deal, 20k a week. Seems like an absolute bargain. And that is the final signing of Season 5. And we'll have a look in a minute how these signings will affect the team and if we can push on to become a top 4 club and fulfill our goal, which we wanted to do at the start of the save. So Pickford starts the goalkeeper. We've got the right wing back Tanganga. We've got Lenormand and Senesi making a brilliant partnership at the central defence with Estrada as the left wing back. We've also got the midfield three of Billing, now captain. We've got Yelovich and we've got Blanco. I mean, Billing's been fantastic this save. Look at his stats. Yelovich, oh my God, he's 19 and there his stats. Got the right wing, we've got Marcus Edwards. Left wing, we've got David Brooks. And then striker, we have got Big Dom Solanke. Hopefully we can get top 4 football for the final season. Let's have a quick look. As we go to the end of this season, we finish second in the league. 80 points, 6 points behind City as they win the Premier League. 6 points ahead of Man United, 11 ahead of Chelsea, and 17 ahead of Arsenal in 5th place as Liverpool miss out for the Champions League. The 4th time this save. Also, Watford, Fulham and Leicester go down. Leicester have gone down yet again in this save as it's an all-Manchester derby for the FA Cup final, as City win that again. I think City won it, I can't remember, it was so long ago. Also, the Carabao Cup is won by Sheffield United against Wolverhampton Wanderers as we make it to round 4 and lose to Wolves, the team who finish as runners-up. But that's an excellent final season, it really, really is. So we're actually going to see the top scorer for the final season, and you already know it's going to be Big Dominic Solanke with 31 goals, 27 in the league. He's the top scorer for the 3rd time this save. Absolutely ridiculous. David Brooks again with a respectable 16. Also now in the higher ratings of the game. Now 90 rated. Marcus Edwards has got 13. Really pulled his finger out this season. Gomez has got 7. Blanco's got 6. And Yelovich has got 4. Very good season by him. Again, Yelovich is the top assister for the 2nd year out of 3. Very, very good from him. Actually, it's a 3rd, isn't it? Because he got joint in the 2nd season. With Edwards getting 9, Blanco getting 6, and David Brooks getting 5. I wonder who's the top assister now. We're going to have to see the stat put at the end of this, aren't we? Yeah, very, very good season, that, guys. 2nd in the league. Let me know if you want to see any more seasons with this Bournemouth side, because I actually love it, to be fair. I'd love to do 5 more seasons if anyone else wants to see that. But I'm not really sure if there's much of a push for it to anyone want to actually see that. But yeah, very, very strong team we've got now. Yelovich looks fantastic. The Modric regen himself. I think we'll give him a new deal, to be fair. Don't want Bournemouth to lose him if we do any more years and I forget to do his contract. So we'll do 75k a week. Seems reasonable. We'll see the stat pad for the final time. Solanke wins the top scorer award with 129 goals. And David Brooks is the top assister with 38 assists. Not great, but not bad because he scored an absolute hat full of goals as well. So that, guys, is the end of the Bournemouth 5-year rebuild. 5-year realistic rebuild. Let's see what the board have to say. I'm sure it's just positive. I really am. Yeah, look at that. They clearly respect us. Fantastic. I really appreciate watching this rebuild, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you next rebuild very, very soon. Let me know if you want a career mode series to come very soon. And I'll catch you on the channel. Drink some water, guys. It's so warm. See you soon.